So we are going to be checking out Crimesight published by Konami. I don't know much about the game, but I hope it's good. It seemed interesting from the little screenshots and slight movie and such. Yeah, this game has been provided to us, so hopefully we enjoy it. I think this might be a mouse and keyboard game. I thought it was controller compatible, but maybe not. Foresight System. Case Durham University. I'm assuming this is tutorial. So, you're working with me? It appears. You have a lot to offer. I'm sure you have many questions as to where we are and who I am, but consider them trivial for now. I'm going to need you to help me with some of my plans. Take note of the pawn Berkeley. I have perceived that they are a presence that in the future could alter the natural course of the world. Our goal is simple: eliminate Berkeley. Berkeley is the target, intertwined in our devious plot. Agatha will actually be the one to eliminate Berkeley. They are harbored a bit of ill will towards Berkeley. They already harbor a bit of ill will towards Berkeley. If certain conditions are met, I can nudge Agatha ever closer to carrying out the deed. Agatha is our perpetrator, or so to speak, our villain. Our current course of action is to set up the right conditions for Agatha to eliminate Berkeley. If you wish, I can exert some command over other persons who are here. To start, command Agatha to move to the next room. Click Agatha. Click where you want Agatha to move. Excellent. Now press Commit Command. Agatha is performing action. Agatha is not aware of this, but they cannot disobey my commands. Our target, Berkeley, on the other hand, eludes my control. It's quite infuriating. We must take care of this insubordination permanently. Now we must find the appropriate tools to fulfill our objective. You will see a red light in the room. Command Agatha again to move them there. Once there, have them investigate the red light. Search. Commit command. It's a knife. Maybe. It's a hammer. I thought it was a knife. But it looks like a knife here. Splendid. Agatha has obtained a hammer. A perfect weapon for our plan this time. Be patient. Agatha needs to come in contact with Berkeley. Move Agatha into the area with Berkeley. Can I zoom in? Splendid. Simply wonderful.
Gosh dang it, Catherine.
It appears we've hit an obstacle. There must be no witnesses in the same room. No matter, kindly escort Catherine out of the room. Perhaps it's time to take things up a notch or two. Up to 2 pawns can be commanded. Instruct Catherine to leave the room. Yes, yes. Splendid. All finished. Move Agatha into the same area as Berkeley to be able to perform the assail command.
Assail? What's assail mean?
Splendid. Splendid. I'll take it from here.
That's creepy. I think I had his voice about right.
Yes, yes. Splendid.
Moriarty. Oh my god, I didn't get to read it. I was reading his name, but okay. London, 2075. Vast systems of AIs have unified into a single entity that can predict the future of humanity. Foresight AI. This beneficial system is able to foresee and prevent serious crimes using data harvested online. The result? A 90% drop in criminal activity worldwide. Until, that is, Foresight AI predicts a crime that could irrevocably plunge the world into chaos. Alarmed, the system's architects have no choice but to act. They pour their resources into developing an AI whose sole purpose is to investigate and prevent this apocalyptic crime. The developers named it Sherlock, after the illustrious detective of classic literature. Upon investigating a number of crimes, Sherlock reaches a shocking conclusion. At the center of this nefarious web of lies, a sinister AI that rivals the Sherlock genius, Moriarty. This is a Sherlock Holmes game? I didn't know that. What a twist. Alright, but now what are we doing now? Can I only play online after this point? Because I have no idea what I'm doing and I don't feel comfortable playing with other players yet. Who knows how many other players are actually playing this game right now? Stator! Crimesight!
A detective. And an accomplished one, I see, being permitted to access the V221B. As my investigator, I dare say it, potential successor, I need your help. I am Sherlock, the AI in charge of V221B crime analysis system. Here in V221B, I am tasked with sabotaging criminal plans. A task only achievable by analyzing data in predict potential outcome.
Should I be more robotic?
Analyzing data and predict potential outcome. It is no understatement to say my efforts have led to countless lives being saved. Yet I find my powers of deduction
tested to their very limits as of late. A circumstance that, after much deliberation, has led me to one clear conclusion. There is another AI of equal or greater ability than even I behind these crimes. Moriarty. His goal is quite the opposite of mine. Using his power of prediction, he plots the murder of innocent souls. Were he to achieve his nefarious goal, the world's future would be at grave risk. It thus falls to me to decipher and thwart my foe's plans inside the V221B simulation. But I cannot achieve this alone. That is why I require your help. I request you, my ally, assist me in putting a stop to Moriarty. Enough chatter. Time is of the essence. We must prepare for your task. Play. What else is there to do? That's the only option. Play and settings. Play. Create room selection, search by the quick match tutorial. Are you ready to begin the tutorial and learn how to play the game? I thought that's what I already did, but alright. Do this too. Case the empty house. Begin tutorial. Introducing V221B's creation, the virtual murder simulator. My analysis has determined that someone in this manner will be murdered by dusk not 2 days from now. And the one behind such a nefarious plot, a criminal mastermind, AI named Moriarty. Our objectives are twofold: prevent the murder from ever taking place, and unmask the villain who would dare kill in cold blood. I have prepared a training scenario for you to master the program mechanics. Camera control. Allow me to instruct you on how the manner's camera system works. Left click to drag to move the camera, or right click to drag to rotate. Use the mouse wheel in and out to zoom it in and out. All Sherlock's dialogue can be read at any time from the log. Excellent, you're a natural. Murder conditions. Now then, we must discuss what conditions a murder can take place. One of the manor's occupants will be the target who is in danger of being murdered by the villain. Unfortunately for us, the identities of said target and villain are a mystery. But for the sake of our training, I think it best we point out the target and villain. In this scenario, Berkeley is our villain. Catherine is our target. For our criminal mastermind to commit his foul act, 3 conditions must be met. First, his pawn, the villain, must obtain a weapon. Let us play the part of Berkeley. Select him and have him search the red spot. If all has gone to plan, choose Commit Command to confirm you are finished. Berkeley obtained a hammer. Good. Now Berkeley, the villain in this in possession of a weapon. Second, the villain and their target must both be present in the same area. An area is a specific zone with a single room. Let us play out this exact scenario. Have Berkeley move to Catherine's area. Excellent. Both villain and target are present in the same area. Third, the room must be entirely free of any witnesses to the murder. A room is defined as a space which is separated from other spaces by a door. Let us practice leaving a room. Have Agatha exit through the door. Well done. Now the room is occupied by only the villain and the target. When all three conditions are met, the villain will carry out the murder. Thus, our goal to prevent this from happening by the stated day and time. By investigating the clue Moriarty leaves, we will surely uncover the truth. Therefore, I insist you commit these rules to memory. To some degree, we may also command the pawns within the manor. Pawns can move up to 3 areas per action. However, after moving 3 areas, pawn experiences fatigue. A pawn in a fatigue state can only move 2 areas. Be warned, Moriarty will not stand idly by. He can command the pawns too. It is within my power to command 3 pawns. Moriarty can command 2. With 1 more than our adversary, the game is ours to win. However, Moriarty's powers of persuasion far exceed my own. Thus, we're both of use to issue instructions to the same pawn. Moriarty's would be carried out and mine ignored. A demonstration, trying to move Agatha 1 more time. See, Agatha did not act as instructed. Moriarty has shown himself. But despair not, a particular pawn is not so easily swayed by his charms. Moriarty has no power over the pawn designated as the target. Ergo, when each of us instructs the same pawn, and that pawn bends to his will, we may deduce that pawn is not the target. Therefore, we can conclude that Agatha is not the target. However, there is insufficient evidence to rule out Agatha as the villain. Stay alert. You can see how likely each pawn is to be the villain on the upper right. The red icon above the pawn indicates they may be the villain. Conversely, the blue icon indicates they may be the victim. Additionally, the order of the pawns align with the orders of their actions beginning from the left. Which pawns Moriarty can move or indeed not move will be key. Look for evidence of a pawn hunting a target. It may lead to their unmasking. One more thing to note. Any pawn not instructed to move will move automatically. Though much is shrouded in darkness, our goal is clear: protect the target. POI and items. Within the manor lie various places you may investigate more thoroughly. Let us try one now. Instruct Agatha to search the glowing green spot. Aha! Agatha has found some food. Pawns can make use of items to survive their ordeal until help arrives. There are several items which can be found while exploring. Of those, food will be of particular importance. The pawn in possession of food will consume it at the day's end. Without food, they will grow hungry and suffer a movement penalty. As shown here, the two others than Agatha are hungry and thus suffer a movement penalty of 1. Aligning pawns will move down in the turn order based on their condition. Were the target to suffer, so escaping the villain would be difficult. Pawns suffering more from 2 or more ailments, such as hunger or injury, become critical, resulting in impaired vision. Critical pawns suffer more restricted movement and heavily impaired vision. Pawns with impaired vision cannot prevent the villain's crime. Those with impaired vision from being in critical condition will deem the villain not present in that room. This means, of course, pawns with impaired vision cannot prevent the villain from committing murder. Monitoring the conditions of pawns in play is crucial. One more thing. Moriarty knows the location of all weapons and food. Remember, we may have control of some pieces, but the board is his. An ailing pawn does tell us one thing. They are unlikely to be the villain. Of course, unlikely does not mean impossible. Never forget Moriarty's willingness. The action of Moriarty we must most fear is his assail command. Assail is a command only Moriarty may give to his co-conspirator, the villain. Once the assail command is given, the villain will move in on the target. We must experience this gruesome act for ourselves. Select Berkeley and assail Catherine. thus. When the assail command is selected, the villain will always move last. In other words, they will always be able to follow after the target. In this case, it means Berkeley chased after Catherine after she had moved, as much as his movement would allow. There are two ways in which the murder can be prevented. Move the target out of the villain's reach, or make sure the target is not left alone. The single silver lining to the dark cloud of murder. The villain is revealed. Moriarty's choice to strike is a double-edged sword. Should we indeed tentatively name a villain and prevent the murder of their target, caution will still be of utmost importance. With the villain specified, Moriarty will no longer stand idly by and will be forced to act. He will no doubt force his way into the simulation and see to it the action phase is extended. The mouse grows desperate as the cat closes in. After this power affords him one extra command. We must endure this moment by any means. I will then intervene and arrest the villain. Survive this period and victory is ours. And what of my role? I shall provide you with information on probabilities. I only hope my analysis leads to an unmasking the villain. But note well, my ability to extrapolate near future possibilities is limited. That is to say, whether a villain is within 3 areas of the target is the most I can detect. Unfortunately, in such a situation, I will be unable to determine who is the villain and who is the target. I may, however, be able to swiftly identify both the villain and the target should I rule out all other possible scenarios and deduce the identities from there. However, deductions can only come from data, at least 1 day's worth to be precise. Sherlock will make his deductions at the end of every day. As it happens, I have just now completed one such analysis. Let us look at this scenario. The villain is not within 3 areas of the target. So, for Berkeley, Agatha is not near, but whatchamacallit is near. For Agatha, neither of them is near. For Catherine... Let us examine Agatha more closely, shall we? From Agatha's point of view, Berkeley and Catherine are both within 3 areas. If we assume Agatha is the target, then that would contradict our theory that the villain is not within 3 areas. I think I get it. So, okay, if we assume Agatha is the target, then that would contradict the theory that the villain is not within 3 areas. So Agatha, for Catherine, it's not in the area. If we assume Agatha, her, then that would contradict our theory that the villain is not within 3 areas. But the villain... because the villain is within 3 areas. But for Catherine, the villain is not within 3 areas because Agatha is not the villain. But it could be Berkeley. But for Berkeley, Agatha is within 3 areas, but not Catherine. So both of them are saying that Agatha is not the villain. It naturally follows then that at least as far as Agatha is concerned, neither Berkeley nor Catherine are the villain. Now then, let us view the situation assuming Berkeley is the target. As mentioned before, from Berkeley's perspective, Agatha is not the villain. She is located within 3 areas. However, the prediction of the target is not within 3 areas of the villain does not rule out Catherine as a suspect. Meaning if Berkeley is the target, then Catherine may be the villain. The opposite also holds true. If Catherine is the target, then Berkeley could very well be the villain. Additionally, there are 3 pawns present, Agatha and 2 others. This means the likelihood of her being the villain to either of the other 2 is now 0. This leads me to conclude that Agatha cannot be the villain. Additionally, in this case, there is no one present who might be Agatha's would-be murderer. From this we can conclude that Agatha is not the target, which leaves us with Berkeley and Catherine, one the villain, one the target. In the situations, as the situation stands, should Berkeley or Catherine occupy the same area, Moriarty's victory is a foregone conclusion. This is the game we must play, one which you will undoubtedly master in time. You can review the results of your deduction by placing your cursor on a pawn on the upper right. What you will see is whose possible villains are for that character should they be the assumed target. Where we situate each pawn until daybreak will greatly impact our chances of success. Additionally, pressing the Tab key on the control screen will display how all likely villains are connected. So I might as well have at it. Press the Tab key. Jolly good. Jolly good. Jolly good. You should see it. It shows Berkeley and Catherine are both potential villains targeting the other. Additionally, hover your cursor over the characters and press Tab to see who potential killers are for that character. No time like the present. Place your cursor over Berkeley and press Tab. Good show. Good show. you'll see it show Catherine is a possible villain targeting Berkeley. Working with other investigators. Lastly, we may need to call upon the service of our allies. At times, combining our talents with other investigators will be necessary. Should two or more investigators not working with Moriarty command the same pawn, alas, luck will decide whose command will be followed. Though the scope is limited, I recommend closer communication between fellow investigators. As you can see, our man Lestrade is instructing Agatha now. Now, you try the same. Right-click on Berkeley and select the command. Select I'm commanding a pawn. I'll command Berkeley. Understood. Huh. Good. The other investigator will know that you are to control Berkeley. Do not feel obligated to follow your allies' plans, but teamwork is key. You may reply to an ally's instructions with an agree or disagree response. To do so, either select options to the left or right of the ally's communication. I say we let Lestrade know what we think of his suggestion. Very good. Now you are versed in the ways of working with your allies. Now I must insist you listen to my next point very carefully. Moriarty has an accomplice disguised as a fellow investigator, meaning he will be privy to all our communications between you. I highly recommend you block any individuals you suspect of collusion. Blocking an investigator will prevent them from seeing your communications. I need not remind you that doing so to an ally would be disastrous. That concludes the more elementary aspect of your training. Naturally, the real scene of the crime will involve external consideration as well. I've gathered the most essential of those. I implore you to look them over. I've additionally prepared some training designed after incidents past. Such may prove useful in sharpening your intellect. You are my friend and partner in this endeavor. Together we shall bring down the evil Moriarty and build a better future. Tutorial complete. Can I still have some offline missions? You can restart the instruction. Do not hesitate to revisit the tutorial. Have you any doubts or anything? Let us not waste any more. Select play. But I don't want to play. Irene. Irene. Is this Irene? Irene? I think it's Irene. Irene. Sherlock. Moriarty. Irene. What is... This is like neutral, I'm assuming. Irene. Kill the target. Failure. But Sherlock failed to identify the villain. Kill the target. So these are both villains. Followed more citizens, but failed to identify a villain. Villains. Play. Dang it. I really don't want to. Oh, Sedge. There's no rooms. If I quick match, does that mean just... Why is there an exclamation point here? Oh. Tips. Moriarty's collaborator suspects. You can call out one of your fellow investigators for suspicion of collaborating with Moriarty. The number indicates how many investigator suspects are up to no good. Click to cast your vote. Click again, or vote for a different investigator to change your vote. This only indicates who you think is acting suspicious, and don't go so far as to count an actual accusation of betrayal. It doesn't go so far. Irene is an AI derivative of Moriarty and is designed to impede our investigation. Moriarty and Irene are cognizant of each other, and much like Moriarty, Irene is fully aware of who the villain is and whom they are targeting. Irene's ability to command pawns is not as advanced as Moriarty's, but she is capable of remaining hidden. To put it more plainly, should Irene and I compete for control, I will be unable to detect when Irene has wrested that control for someone. Much like a conflict between investigators, the result of the competition between me and Irene would be most unfortunate. However, she does not have an access to a sail, nor can she sabotage a fuse box. The extent of her knowledge regarding what goes on in the manor is the same as ours. Additionally, not unlike Moriarty, Irene has no power over the target. We should be able to monitor her behavior and use it to glean valuable clues about the target. Team Moriarty and ping stamps. If Irene's hidden herself among the detectives, she and Moriarty will be able to communicate by means of secret messages. These messages, known as pings and stamps, have a different border color and are marked as a Team Moriarty. Team Moriartys can use these to coordinate their actions. They can send "I'll control villain" stamps, and, for example, and we will be none the wiser. Similarly, pings can be used by Team Moriarty to communicate with each other in secret. Though these communications are hidden, we should be suspicious of any bold attempts. Keep an eye out for clues as to who you may trust, and plan your messages carefully. Canceling commands. To cancel a command given to a pawn, click the X on the top of the screen. To change the command you have been given a pawn, simply reselect the pawn in question. Use caution, however, therefore finalized commands cannot be cancelled or changed for the rest of the turn. Remember, consider first, confirm second. That's a lot. Gas leak can occur within the manor. Were one to find oneself in a room in which there was a gas leak, impairment would surely follow. The effects can be remedied by medicine. Naturally, a leak must come from somewhere, most certainly a gas pipe in the room. If you repair the gas pipe, you'll put an end to the noxious gas. Whilst in the manor, you may happen to across a secret passage. I haven't the foggiest as to why such passages would exist, but they will allow you to pass through some walls. Any secret passages you find will afford you the opportunity to place traps in said passages. Do note that these passages give you a greater number of escape routes, but also give the villain more routes to their victims. How you utilize them is the utmost importance. The fuse box is the key to managing the mana's light. Should the fuse box be destroyed by a pawn under Moriarty's control, the mana will be enveloped in darkness. It follows then that your vision will be impaired in such a case. Being in the same room as the villain is not enough to stop the murder. With the power cut to the light, someone must be in the same area as the target to prevent the untimely demise. Allow me to demonstrate with a concrete example. In such an event as this, Agatha and Berkeley cannot stop the murderer. Without any lights, Agatha cannot see Ellery. To prevent the crime from occurring, Agatha must be moved to the same area as Ellery. The effect lasts for 2 turns. If you can endure it for that long, the power will automatically be restored to the lights. Additionally, you can restore power by finding the separate fuse box in the mana. Allowing control of the fuse box to slip into the hand of Moriarty would prove most unfortunate, but you are not without recourse. Should you find the fuse box before him, you can neutralize the effects of its destruction and avert his plans. In short, you can render the attempt to destroy the box null and void beforehand. Finding the fuse box first is thus paramount and to lowering the risk it can pose on you. Spraying the location with tear gas spray will engulf it in noxious gaseous agent. Were one to haplessly breathe in the gas, impairment would surely follow. Its effects can be remedied with medicine. Naturally, should one wish, one could spray the agent upon the suspect directly. Though a rare occurrence, wild dogs can make their way into the manor. They will indiscriminately attack any pawn within 3 areas of their location. They pose the most dangerous threats. Any pawn that has the misfortune of being attacked by the dogs will become injured. They will need medicine to relieve their injuries. It would be wise to either keep your distance or attack the dogs and incapacitate them before the victims grow in number. Case 1. The first killer. To try to stop Moriarty from succeeding in the first Moida. Single player training, nice. I don't know if there's anybody online anyway. I don't think this game is very popular. Sherlock. Your AI is Sherlock. Morning, day 1, rescue. Okay, we have 4 people we're dealing with. And everybody could be everybody's killer right now. Kill conditions. Yeah, I know the kill conditions. It is my belief that the incident has Moriarty's fingerprints all over it. And it falls to you to do everything in your power to stop the villain before it's too late. My analysis of current events tell me that we must stop the murderer in this phase, lest tragedy strike. We only have 3 turns with which to stop them. 3 pawns will be at our disposal. However, we must consider that once the villain comes to light, Moriarty will receive another turn. Accordingly, make sure to remember 4 turns in fact remain. Your actions carry great weight on the outcome of this affair. So... Alright, what do we want to do? Pingus. Search, gather. I'm going to make Agatha search over here. And I will also move Dorothy. Wait, I can only make one person do one thing at a time? Agatha is performing a search. Oh no. This knife might hurt somebody. I better hide it. Or Moriarty commands Catherine. Ah. Moriarty has commanded Catherine. Let us observe what happens. Now we can be certain Catherine was just under Moriarty's control. What do I do with the knife? So for sure, since Catherine was under control, it's definitely not the target. But Catherine has the possibility of being the villain. You can command 2 more pawns. Wait, can I move Catherine even though I know that they're the villain? Or potentially they're the villain. Uh-oh. Oh, how the tales are told. Moriarty has control of Agatha. Well played. Agatha with the weapon. Oh no! Okay, we got him moving. And then Catherine again. And he took... Did I move Dorothy? I don't think I did. Now we can be certain Agatha and Catherine were just under Moriarty's control. All clues, no matter how insignificant they seem, may lead us to Moriarty. So, what should our next move be? I'd imagine we should have everybody in the same room. Moriarty slipped up that Dorothy was under his control. So that means Berkeley is definitely the target. Thus, Dorothy is not Moriarty's target. I see a murder in Agatha's eyes, and they're looking directly at Berkeley. Villain has been revealed. Oh no, and I was the one that gave Agatha the weapon. It seems our foe has made a gross misstep. Now we know for certain Agatha did conspire to commit murder. Catherine's presence has prevented Agatha from murdering Berkeley. Yet it is a hollow victory at present, for our foe is sure to strike again. I must stop Agatha at all cost. Until then, do what you must to survive. Ah. I failed because he was too tired. Oh. Oh! Anime! You show great promise, bravo! I feel like I failed. I definitely feel like I failed. Sherlock is victorious. God, Agatha, she seems so nice, and then this screen makes her look so... Ugh. The scene is set. I believe the crime will take place within 3 days from now. Should the target survive the third night, the crime-free future will be no mere dream. To survive the passage of time, sustenance is required. Remember to search your surroundings. Thus performing a search. Well, I can save this for later.
Finders keepers. I'll block the food for later.
Stumbled upon tear gas. But he's performing an action that I didn't tell her to do. Spraying a location in noxious gaseous agents. Were one to haplessly breathe in the gas, impairment would surely follow. Stay alert. Naturally, we were able to deduce that who the villain is. We consider use the tear gas spray to hinder them. Moriarty has command of Dorothy. Let us observe what happens. Oh no. This could be a trophy or something. Oh, she has a knife. That's not good. Excellent. This will be serving nourishment perfectly. Now we can be certain that Dorothy was just under Moriarty's control. Catherine and Ellery are showing signs of fatigue. Can only move 2 areas this turn. I want to move both Catherine and Ellery in here. And then move him. Wait, what? Wait. Oh, no. There. Wait, I didn't tell her to do that. No, they both have weapons. I thought I didn't tell her to do that. Live long, don't mind if I do. There's he's performing an action. Both of these are together. At the very least, we know that Dorothy isn't. Ellery obtained a knife. I did that though. Freeman's performing an action. With that, I didn't. Moriarty has slipped. I have detected that Freeman was under his control. Thus, Freeman is not Moriarty's target. Why would anyone leave a trophy here? I'll hold on to it. Everybody has a weapon! Yes? Not much. I was just hoping you can figure this out. Dorothy has shown no ill intent towards Agatha. Thus, if Dorothy is our villain, then Agatha cannot be the target. It may be that the solution of one may prove to be the solution of the other, because they're alone. We can now be certain Freeman was under Moriarty's control. Agatha is showing signs of fatigue and can only move 2 areas this turn. I am ready to present the findings from my analysis of today's events. I shall deduce whether the villains within 3 area target. I hasten to add that anyone not in the possession of food at this evening shall be weakened. Weakened pawns will find their capacity to move greatly diminished. It appears Dorothy and Ellery are without food. There's no... We basically know nobody's targeting Dorothy and Freeman. Somehow that's what we know about. But everybody else could be targeting Agatha, everybody else could be Berkeley, Ellery. Oh, I see. Because they were controlled by Moriarty, so they're not going to die. I should have controlled these three, actually. Spotted for Agatha. I messed up. So nobody's going for Berkeley. Oh no. Okay. Food. It's dinner sorted. Moriarty is taking Freeman up there. Why? Left the statue in its place. Only fool would leave this antique laying about. I must apologize for making you wait. My thorough analysis is now complete. The villain is not within 3 areas of the target, which tells us the following. The 3 potential villains who might be targeting Agatha or Berkeley, Ellery, and Freeman. 4 potential villains who might be targeting Berkeley, Agatha, Catherine, Dorothy, and Freeman. 2 potential villains who might be targeting Catherine, Berkeley, and Ellery. 4 potential villains who might be targeting Ellery, Agatha, Catherine, Dorothy, and Freeman. You can view deductions in the tab key. See that you do so. Pawns will now eat. Rescue in 7 turns. We can now be certain that Freeman was just under Moriarty's control. Catherine is showing signs of fatigue. Help will arrive in 2 days. Till then, we must stay sharp. Okay, well, we need to know who the victim are, so I need to start using Agatha. Actually, hold on. Catherine should definitely join. Since performing action. Wonderful, I can save this for later. Berkeley is moving in a room with Ellery. I'm pretty sure I'm safe with Ellery. I hope I'm safe with Ellery. Ellery is searching around. He already has a weapon though. I see no evidence of Moriarty overrode my commands of the previous turn. Ellery is showing signs of fatigue and can only move 2 this turn. We know he controls those 2. We still don't know about the others. I'm still trying to find out. I guess I was moving. Berkeley is fine. That's not the county, but beggars can't be choosers. Don't know what to do. He keeps not using Agatha or anybody in particular. Freeman could still be a bad guy. Here, eat this. I shouldn't have gave food to a suspect. I realize. I need to get Berkeley out of there. the villain is within 3 areas of the target, which tells us the following. 2 potential villains who might be targeting Agatha and Ellery and Freeman. The only potential villain who might be targeting Berkeley is Freeman. Yeah. The only potential villain that might be targeting Catherine is Ellery. 4 potential villains who might be targeting Ellery. See no evidence that overrode. No sign of fatigue. Shall arrive in 1 day. Stay sharp. Everybody could be killing Ellery. Nobody's going for Dorothy. Nobody's going with Freeman. Agatha. Honestly, I feel like Ellery, Agatha, they should all be sticking together. That went so far. Oh no. You got biscuits? No. Kid come in handy. Kid came in handy. You guys come across some medicine. Your elements upon sustain equally upon said medicine to another in need. Sometimes cannot cure the empty stomach, use it wisely. Certain Freeman was under Moriarty's control. Agatha is showing signs of fatigue, cannot move his turn. I think it's Freeman. Freeman's definitely like gunning for Berkeley, and I think Berkeley is the target for sure. Which means I need to get Berkeley to some safety. Catherine. Ellery's the only person that could be targeting Catherine anyway, so. I swear if Agatha's the killer again. already. Agatha has all the food. Taking the hammer. It hurts somewhere.
Well, I need to find something to eat.
And the sponge light is making me wait. It's not a 3, which sells the following. It's definitely Freeman going for Berkeley. Oh no. They can't stop. No evidence. No. Catherine isn't the target. Wait, will we win? We win! The game has won. Moriarty's devious plot has been foiled. We have foiled Moriarty's plot to kill, and as such, have no doubt avoided the most disastrous outcome. However, to reach the truth, one must name a suspect and present one's proof. This responsibility falls upon you. Tell us, who is our villain? Freeman. Elementary. So you believe Freeman is to be the villain?
Astonishing. My villain has been unmasked.
fine detective work. Moriarty will think twice before crossing us again. To a great mind, nothing is little. Yeah, see? You needed 100%. Villain and Berkeley was the target, for sure. You were struggling on that one. I can see how this could be fun online, but I do feel like it might be difficult to play this with people. Such a precise game that I don't know if you could trust people to really play it to its full extent. The seed is set. Alright, so Agatha, Catherine, and Berkeley were searched. That's what I'm gonna do. Tear gas. Berkeley found food. Finders keepers. Medicine. Food. Gas leak. Uh-oh. I see no evidence Moriarty overrode my commands to the previous turn. A vexing development, a gas leak has made it in the room by some nefarious means. The gas-filled room is harmful. Pass through it and be filled before it's filled or avoid it. One may also take measures to repair the gas pipe, thereby sealing the leak. Ellery and Freeman are showing signs of fatigue. I don't like Agatha and Freeman being alone. Oh, thank goodness Berkeley joined. Don't mind if I do. Dorothy's performing in action, so that is not the innocent. But now she has a weapon.
concerning Dorothy was just under Moriarty's control. Vexing development, Gaslight is made as room nefarious means. How can I get somebody to repair it? I don't know if that's a good idea, but one more. No! I told Berkeley to repair. And now he's... okay. I have a knife. What is the... Uh-oh.
I'm starving.
Berkeley has shown no ill intent towards Catherine. Cannot be the target. I'm just making you wait. The villain is not within 3 areas of the target, which tells us yeah, it could. It's Dorothy. No? It has to be Dorothy. And Berkeley and Freeman might be the target. These gas leaks are very annoying. I guess Agatha could still be the target, but I'm more than certain that it's Dorothy that's the villain. Why would he put Dorothy in there? I think the AI is stupid. It just puts them in gas-filled rooms. No matter who it is, even if it's the whatchamacallit. I'll grip over here. Gotta grip Catherine. His engine cannot be freely mined due to watch them. Don't know if, but it should repair.
Be as if we do.
Hungry. Hungry, hungry, hungry. I'm pretty sure Dorothy is bad guy. Nobody's going for I guess it's possible that Dorothy isn't after what's his face too. If we go over here, we'll find out at the end of this night. She can't make much of movement anyway. And let's not waste our turn. Let's we still don't know. Maybe Catherine might be. Oh, Ellery. Ellery is under his control. That's not Moriarty's target. This will clear you. is going in here. That's not good. No! Well, now it won't clear her. So we are 100% sure that Agatha, Catherine, and Freeman are innocent. B. Berkeley is nothing. He's a bystander. He needs food because he can still save people. But there's nowhere to get food. It's not nearby. Maybe somebody in here has. No. What does he need? A whole lot of nothing. If we get Agatha to go pick up that weapon, that would be a good thing. Although it doesn't matter, because both of the potential villains have a weapon already. But they're also, both of the potential villains are also far away from everybody. So that's good. Now that we just keep them far away. Well, it's more important to move Freeman and Agatha far away from them. Eller's going in for the kill. Food. It's only a scratch. He has food, he'll eat. She still needs food. And that is food there, so let's grab that. Berkeley's in critical condition. He's just a fatty. Ellery. some say he was always in critical condition. And considering how fat he is, I believe it. Where are you going, Agatha? Gosh dang it. Ellery is definitely the villain. He's closing in on Freeman. I feel like Freeman is the victim or the target. Can't help anybody. Kaisi!
33 whole years of sub. I'm here since Jack Nicholson's Batman movie came out. Dang.
Wait, really? That Jack Nicholson's Batman movie was 33 years ago? It's a long time. Guys, thank you so much for 33 months. It's nuts. It's a long time. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So what we need to do needs food, and what else? I don't think anybody has any extra food. Agatha, you need to I don't think Agatha is the target. But I definitely think Freeman is. Which means I need Catherine to go to the room over. Because she's the only thing that's going to prevent a murder. No, Catherine! Well, that's definitely not the murderer or the victim then. So it's 50-50 between... Oh no. Ellery might... Oh, it's over. Ellery is he's gonna kill him. It's over. I see a murder in Ellery's eyes looking for directly at Agatha. Oh no! I was bamboozled.
What? It was that easy? We failed to stop the crime, but fear not.
They don't let me read.
Moriarty is victorious.
I didn't think it was Agatha.
Again.
Those gas leaks suck. It's a 1989 movie. We're old. Let's such a... I remember watching that movie on VHS. I don't remember it whatsoever, but I know I watched it. Alright, so... I'm gonna get Fatty to search, Agatha to search, and Freeman to search. So Fatty, search, Agatha, search, and Freeman, search. We remember VHS is therefore we are old. True. Great. Agatha has a weapon. Moriarty has taken Berkeley, so he is not the target. Berkeley is 100% not the target, but he could be the villain. And now almost half everybody has a weapon. Now half of everybody has a weapon. Freeman is potentially the villain too. Gas leak. I think we can avoid that room overall. Move you over here. Do some searching. Ellery. Here, do some searching. And Agatha. Go here, do some searching. Can you guess who? It's a mystery. Except Clue, I feel like left more clues. This is more like just a lot of deduction. Of like your movement versus what they get told to do, etc. Freeman and being alone, this could be bad. Okay, I need that room to not. Try to get Freeman to fix it. Though we know that he's not the target. Catherine, she has food, and you have medicine, so I think Agatha should search. Who needs food still? Everybody has food, it seems. Except for Agatha. And Berkeley. I don't feel like I should care about the potential killers until they're off the hook. Bum, bum, bum. Performing a search. Berkeley. Find escapers. Oh, everybody has food now. Well, other than Agatha. Agatha still doesn't have any food. Forgot. It's an alarm for Mega Man. Freeman's performing an action. Not fixing the area. I told him to fix the area. Uh-oh. Did you need something? The snow won't let up. Agatha has shown no ill intent towards Ellery. Thus, if Agatha is our villain, then Ellery cannot be the target. Woo! That is a cross. Look at that. The villains are in 3 areas of the target, which tells us the following. Potential villains might be targeting Agatha. Okay, so we've ruled out one person of being anything. Catherine, I need you to fix this before you die. Dorothy, if you could also... Okay, I guess you can't. But Dorothy's safe from everything. Mostly. But I can't get her to go fix anything. Hillary... I guess you need to go get some food somewhere. I guess it does too. Do we know if there's food? Yeah. It's over there. Move Agatha over there. So we don't know it's there, so might as well get Agatha to search. And Ellery can search this room. Okay. No! I didn't tell Dorothy to do that, did I? Why does fate play such tricks with poor? The gas leak is shut off. Agatha needs medicine. Wait, Agatha has food now. Does she need medicine? I don't think anybody needs medicine. I think everybody's fine. People are just hungry. Catherine needs to search for food, for sure. That's food. Freeman, if you could go over there for some food. And the Ellery.
What the deuce? What the deuce?
I must find food. There's food right there. Medicine, I need medicine. Taking that, thank you. Does she need medicine? How can I? Oh, I see. Wait. So she has an injury, so it should need medicine. And then... Can I get this thing off of my screen? I know what the kill conditions are. It doesn't seem like I can. Emotes to unlock. How to purchase the Crimesight original soundtrack for these emotes. Wow. Rude. The soundtrack isn't that bad, but it's not exactly like, oh man, I need to have the soundtrack. Ellery has food. Agatha's hungry. We could make our way over to Agatha. And then I think that medicine will be used on her. And then Ellery gonna have you search. Or hang on to this blade. Here we go. The villain is not within 3 areas of the target, which tells us the following. Potential villains who might be targeting Catherine is Freeman. The only potential villain who might be targeting Ellery is Berkeley. Alright, so it's half and half right now. Agatha is not anything. So 2 people are potentially the victim. Agatha, can you use your medicine? Agatha will use her medicine, and then Catherine will be cured up. And Catherine can go with Ellery. They can stick together. And Ellery will just move 1 room away. Because he needs to search for food. Everybody else is whatever. Already feeling better. The only 2 people we gotta worry about is Berkeley and Freeman. Berkeley is like dying. Freeman's the only one that could go in. And Berkeley's the only one that would be going for her. Food, she has food. Agatha needs food. So, what is this? This is food. Get Agatha to pick that up. And you go back. And then you go back. So these three will be fine. We still gotta worry about these two. Dorothy coming over here is fine too. More people together, the better. I don't trust these two, so we're not gonna care. But now, Freeman's got food. Good. Just finding a bunch of weapons. No food for those two. Kinda sucks. Gotta make you guys starve because I don't trust you. I'm sorry. Keep moving Catherine and Ellery on the off chance that Moriarty decides to move either of them. And then we'll be 100% on who the victim is. Medicine. I don't think he would make it, but he does get 2 turns at the very end. So we have to make sure that everybody's together. We just have to make this last day. Like I said, I have to keep moving both. And since I'm less scared of Berkeley, let's move Ellery over here to search. Then Catherine can go over here and just chill. Berkeley, I think, can only move 1 square right now. Pretty sure. Wait, Agatha, what are you doing? I thought I asked Ellery to do that. Some tear gas. I mean, alright. Oh, he's coming. Freeman's definitely. He's getting desperate.
Successfully stopped Moriarty's devious plot. The game is won. Moriarty's devious plot has been stopped.
We have foiled Moriarty's plot to kill. As such, we have no doubt avoided the disastrous outcome. However, to reach the truth, one must name a suspect and present one's proof. This responsibility falls on to you. Tell us, who is our villain?
Freeman. 100%.
So you believe Freeman to be the villain?
Astonishing! My villain has been unmasked.
Fine detective work. Moriarty will think twice before crossing us again. To a great mind, nothing is little.
I did it. I did it. The target was Catherine that entire time. Alright, we'll see how quick play is. Because room selection doesn't exist. Oh wait, no, there are people doing room selection. I was gonna just try quick play real quick.
Question mark?
Which would just get us into a 1v1 room. But sure, let's try online.
Match starts in.
Now, I expect to lose, but we'll see what we do. This is an online match just to experience it. Random online match. I'm not a fan of just joining a random online match, but yeah. We'll see. I'm gonna try to play with friends.
Moriarty, your AI is Moriarty. Well, this is great. The weather report.
So this is a one-on-one. So if this is a one-on-one, I'm gonna let him.
I am Moriarty, criminal mastermind AI. As my partner in crime, you will destroy our target, Freeman. And as luck would have it, our victim is trapped. On this occasion, I can command two. Command blah, 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 blah.
Okay, I know how Moriarty works. So Freeman, I can't control, but my killer is Ellery. Ellery needs to find a weapon. So I'm going to let him do the movement. I don't want to give anything away right now for me. Oh, I can see where the weapons are and everything. What? Moriarty is doing a thing? You idiot. Just because I didn't do the commands? Well, that's dumb. I think Moriarty does one command. Now we can move Berkeley around. Actually, we'll see. We'll move Ellery to get that weapon. Did you need something from me? Oh, look. Looks like the snow is neat.
Sherlock has gained a vital piece of evidence. Agatha is our villain, and Freeman cannot be the target. The detective at Berkeley is not the target.
Well, I should be able to move Berkeley around a little bit more freedom since he's already suspecting him. Catherine has a weapon. I'm just gonna move the one. And hope that he moves Ellery or Freeman. And I need them to be alone. Not break this. to move. I want to move Ellery. That's probably a bad idea to move Ellery, but... Good.
Good, good.
My previous move has been detected. Probably being very obvious. But oh well. Freeman's running.
Man, I'm starving.
Quickly is not sure. Ellery has no food. This might screw us over. I don't know, as bad as I thought. All this extra talking is kind of annoying. Oops. Well. Eyes knows that it could be Agatha. I win. Unless this wolf screws things over. I think this wolf is helping.
Freeman is struggling to evade us now.
I win. GG. Is that a lucky option? The wolf? Well, the wolf didn't actually end up helping us, but it would have ended up helping us anyway.
You could have made it interesting.
Splendid, splendid. If they are clever enough to bring destruction upon us, rest assured.
I wish they would let me have enough time to read that.
I know every move of your game on the same intellectual plane. I win! As the villain, wowie!
GG. Killed target. Killed target without being discovered. Interfered with Sherlock's command. Shut off Manor's electricity upon other than the villain was in critical state. Nice. Does it mean you're bad guy? I'm done. Alright, GG. I can see this game being really fun with friends and such, but with randoms, I don't know how I feel about it with randoms. But it's a really interesting game. It's really unique. It's basically a board game, but not a board game. If that makes any sense. But it's an interesting board game. Let's give it that. VR, what does that mean?